Good afternoon, guys. Today we'll be demonstrating how to add an operating system. In our case, we're going to be adding Windows using a virtual machine. So our first step is to install a virtual machine onto our hardware. And in this case, we chose VirtualBox. In order for us to download VirtualBox, we have to go on virtualbox.org and click on this download VirtualBox 7.0 icon here. And it should download after you follow a few set of instructions. Next, we need to download the actual operating system itself. In our case, like I said, we're going to be downloading Windows 10. And so we're going to scroll down to Create Windows 10 Installation Media on the Microsoft.com website under Downloads and click on Download Now. Once we do that, we will have our Oracle Virtual Machine VirtualBox here and our operating system. We're going to give it a few seconds for it to load up. We're going to go through these terms and conditions. Feel free to read them if you'd like. Give it a couple more seconds. And now it's prompting you to it's asking you what do you want to do. Do you want to upgrade this PC now, or do you want to create an installation media? For now, we're going to create an installation media since we already have Windows 10 on this system. We're going to go on next. It's asking you if you want to select the language, architecture, and edition. I recommend you guys to use the recommended option for this PC. Click on next. And it's asking you which type of media you'd like to use. Do you want to store on a flash drive, or do you want to create an ISO file? We'll click on the ISO file. And where do you want to put it? I guess we'll put it under desktop. Where's my desktop? Give it a few seconds. Okay, so now that it's done, we click on finish. And now we can see that our ISO file is right here on our desktop. So now we're gonna open VirtualBox, and I'll let my partner take on from here.
So from here on, we're just gonna click on new. We're gonna type in the name of the operating system. So on this video or presentation we're doing, it's gonna be on Windows 10. It's gonna give you the type, which is Microsoft Windows, and the version we're currently using, which is Microsoft Windows 10 64-bit. From here, it's going to be asking you how much physical RAM you want to be using, which is your random access memory. VirtualBox give you a recommendation, but anywhere between the green area is okay. So you can click on next. It's going to ask you if you want to create a virtual hard disk to the new machine. You could just create a virtual hard disk now. You could leave it as is. From there, it's going to be asking you if you want to choose your hard disk file type. We're going to go with VirtualBox disk image. You can click on next. Storage and physical hard disk. We're just going to go with dynamically allocated, which is going to be a file only using space on your physical hardware to file it up. And then right here, it's going to be asking your file location and size. This is just going to be your physical storage that you have. So anywhere, if you're having a hard disk drive or an SSD, it's just going to tell you how much storage you want to be using. Let's go with 15 gigs of storage. You can create, and then from here on out, we're going to go on our settings. We're going to add some new settings. We're going to click on advanced, and it's going to ask you for a shared clipboard, which is going to be data to be copied between the guest and the host OS. We're going to go with bidirectional, and then drag and drop is going to be bidirectional as well. This is just copying, similar to the shared clipboard. Right here, we're going to click on system, and then we can click on processors. This is just going to be asking you how much CPU you want to be using. It's usually recommended to use 2 CPU processes. From here, we're going to go on storage, and then on the empty slot, we're going to click on it, and then click on that disk that's on the top right. We're going to choose a disk file. And we're gonna click on the Windows 10, which is our Windows 10 disk image that we recently just downloaded on the last video. We click on OK, and then we click on Windows 10 from there. And there, it's just gonna tell you, it's just gonna operate like a regular Windows 10 right here. It's just gonna tell you You just shut down the entire system of the VM, and it's just gonna close entirely. So yeah, that's how you install virtual an OS, which we are using Windows 10 on a virtual machine.